away from the Toyota Center. They got the second best record in the Western Conference. Time now for our starting lineups. It's presented by Popeyes.
Pretty solid defensive job by Kuz on Sengun.
Kyle being open
with his hand behind his back, not trying to get that second foul.
As Drew said in our open, maybe his best
aggressiveness to open up the games. He is in attack mode and not settling for outside three-point shots.
Carrington with the look ahead to Kuzma. Getting downhill again and getting the layup to go down. Early start for Kyle Kuzma, being aggressive. Meanwhile, the Rockets got a great win at home against the Lakers, 119-115. Amen Thompson came back from his 2-game suspension, and Sengun with a reverse layup.
Meeting versus Alex Sarr now, you got to remember.
And Robert Hussey, third season officiating in the NBA. Good to see Bilal Coulibaly back into the starting lineup. Here he is with a pass over to Alex Sarr, rattles out.
Great shot. Make Sengun respect you.
Here's Amen Thompson. He loves to get downhill. Extreme
position that can get you 4 blocks.
In his second season. It's a career record of 1-3 defensive rated team in the league. Coulibaly's push shot is good.
On the floor. I mean, tonight, no Jordan Poole. Step up and score.
A lot of athletes out here on the floor for this game tonight. As Brooks misses, Sengun blocked by Sarr. Right on cue with the athleticism. Sarr with the block and then running the show. This is that rebound by Thompson. And then Thompson, after that game against the Lakers, says he's looking for his first 20-rebound game. Sengun.
Nice.
Good wall set up there by Washington. Kuzma.
Nice.
No look to Carrington. Early three-point advantage.
Defensive end, and Wizards being one of the top teams in pace. They can get deflections and force some turnovers and some tough shots. Be in their favor in transition.
Veteran Fred VanVleet now with a pass inside to Sengun. Sengun had 27 and 17 rebounds in that first game against the Wizards. Kuzma getting to the free throw line.
Oh, Kuzma and Sarr at the top of the key for a wide open 3. But you know what? He's going to have to stay aggressive.
Sengun setting the screen for Fred. Guys on the floor say travel. Thompson, Euro stepping inside. Thompson is elite.
I mean, Kuz literally, any other guy, that ball would have been deflected out of bounds, and Thompson just showing his strength on that drive.
He's averaging almost 18 points and 11 rebounds as a starter this year. Sarr working on Sengun. Yeah, Brian Keefe telling the guys to get back on defense.
I thought Alex Sarr let Sengun off the hook. He hasn't known it. He's playing with 1 foul, so he's not going to be that aggressive defensively. Go at him with some type of physicality. You're going to get whatever you want at the rim.
Said no Jordan Poole tonight, out for the 6th time this season.
Look, see? You see how he just moved out the way? He does not want to foul.
Sarr on the floor. And there's a scrum down there to see quarter. Wizards up 1. Sengun taps it to VanVleet. Alex Sarr now leading all rookies in blocks. VanVleet rings it up from 3.
And we saw him shoot before the game, just an orthodox shooting release when you look at the rotation on the ball.
Good to see Keyshawn George getting downhill.
Yeah, Keyshawn George over talking to the studio. What's up next and how can you get Keyshawn George going? I think putting the ball in his hands.
Fred front rims that 3 opportunity. Rebound by Kuz. Kyle already with 4 rebounds to start this game. Bumps Thompson. He understands there's no Jordan Poole tonight. Ample opportunities.
He does not want to do that.
Sengun has been struggling from the 3-point line, Drew. He hasn't made a 3 since December the 23rd.
Shooting less than 30%.
He was 0 for 8 in the last 6 contests.
And he turned down a wide open shot from the top of the key. So that, you know, being that reluctant is a clue. That's a sign that he's not going to be aggressive shooting 3. So space him and then be physical once he takes that dribble towards you.
Rockets already 1 for 5 from 3. Corey Kispert in the game on a catch and shoot 3. That's a positive sign for Corey, who's really
out of the timeout. Coach Keefe drawing that play up, that flare screen for Corey Kispert and Layson, and that's going to be tough tonight. You're going to have quick hitters just like that because the Houston Rockets, number 2 in the NBA, defending that 3 ball.
7-0 run for the Wizards. Corey was 0 for 7 from 3 Sunday, so that's a good sign, getting his first up and making it. Coulibaly called for the foul. Jalen Green dropped 33 with 33 on Sunday. That's just the 7th time. Şengün guarding Valanciunas. Jonas got him off his feet. Shot clock at 5. Coulibaly in the mid-range misses. Valanciunas.
They defended 3 as best as anybody in the league. So that extra pass or quick.
Adams, the youngest of 18 kids in the house. That's athletic kids in that family.
Imagine that snowball fight.
Absolutely. Adams trying to work a side pick and roll, and they're going to call him for a moving.
Is that? I mean, it's not that many 19-year-olds that can come in this league and play solid minutes and not have that many mistakes and get consistent playing time. I mean, some nights you look up, Bub is leading everybody in minutes played.
Yep. Get his jersey retired on the 15th from St. Francis. Mid-range jumper by Fred is good. And Vliet now with 5. Carrington creating and Bub had 16 against the Pels Sunday. 4th double-double. Correction, that's the most points he scored since 18 against the Knicks. 8 points against the Lakers on Sunday. And like you said, that's an old school battle down low between Adams and Valanciunas. I'm here for it.
Oh, yeah. Some sound bites too, watch.
Jae'Sean Tate in the game. Carrington now on the drive, like you said, but misses that one. Former Wizard Aaron Holiday in. Swing to Tate. Tate in the corner. Carrington with his 2nd board. Kuz sees some space. And he'll be 18 shooting against the Rockets back on November the 11th. Safe to say he likes playing the Rockets.
We're seeing red.
Wizards just 3 of 6 from the charity stripe so far early in this game. 4 to go in the 1st. Green splitting the double, swinging it over. Van Vliet.
Probably none of them contested.
Valanciunas. Jordan Poole in street clothes, missing this game, dealing with that left hip contusion. Here's Green on a pull-up, missed. Adams cleaning up, misses. Valanciunas secures the rebound. Jared Butler, who had a great game Sunday in a contest for Washington. Justin Champagnie swinging it over to JB. Good flash there by Jonas.
Pretty good offense. You're moving the ball side to side, forcing the Houston Rockets defense to try to make a mistake.
And Vliet on the crossover, got into the paint and kicking it out. Green in for 3. Champagnie clears the rebound. Champagnie had a career-high 4 helpers Sunday. See what he can do with the basketball when he gets it. Butler probing inside the JV on the hook shot.
Just great patience. Valanciunas could have shot that mid-range jumper at the top of the key, board at the tail end of the play.
Wizards with their largest lead of the game of 7. Cam Whitmore in the game for the first time for the Rockets. The Odenton, Maryland native. Thompson being defended by Kispert. Jae'Sean Tate, no good. Butler with an in-and-out dribble going behind his back. Tate's a really good defender.
Yes, he is.
Going under on that screen, and Valanciunas cashes out.
And patience by Jared Butler, and Valanciunas at the right time. 8 points. Annihilating Steven Adams right now.
Wizards dominating paint points, 12-4 over the Rockets. Thompson mid-range.
Look at that battle. I mean, it's 2 grown men.
You heard the soundbite too, like you said. Grunting in there. Butler going left. Look at Butler in there fighting for the basketball. Wizards have outscored the Rockets 6 unanswered. All of those belong to Jonas Valanciunas. Cam Whitmore's push ahead. Kispert. Toe tap 3 off the window.
I mean, if you're going to get any threes tonight, it'd be in your best interest to get them in transition.
Watch out.
Oof.
And then Thompson.
Elite athlete.
Stops a 9-0 run for Washington. Butler on the crossover. And they're going to call that personal on Holiday. And
Equation of the Houston Rockets and the make.
Penny. Whitmore, 2-dribble pull-up. He didn't airball that one. And Whitmore, 22. 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Butler almost lost the handle, being guarded by Thompson.
Can't get past him.
Here comes Whitmore, time expiring at the buzzer. Natalie Sago said
Now.
Corey Kispert putting it on the deck. Strong drive. First quarter.
Allowed him to gain contact on that foul.
Corey makes the.
I mean, things like this start to happen. One thing that the Wizards players averaging at least 10 points per game. This is not easy to do. That's when he knows multiple guys can get into the game and score the ball. It's been the defense that's really been an itch. And if he could get to about 10 points, because he's around 9.2 on average, you'll have 9 players, which is crazy.
87-year-old Jeff Green misses that layup. Shook my hand before he hugged me. Any pleasantries, he stepped on my shoes.
Career numbers right there, around 12. But you got to think he's been playing.
That's one of the best dudes I've ever been around in this league, and that says a lot.
Yeah, it does. And I'm sitting next to you.
Jeez. Chef Penny misses that three. Ball nearly goes out of bounds. And Fleet going left.
I don't think he don't want to shoot that.
Whitmore does.
Oh.
Şengün
He
says
don't want,
off.
he don't want. He said it off. He said off before he shot it.
31-24 Wizards. Sean misses that three-pointer. Şengün with the rebound and running. Whitmore swing it over to JG. Green, no good. Şengün with an offensive board.
Oh, now that's his spot right there. Now this is where he's gonna work.
Good job there by Keyshawn getting into that passing lane.
Shoot it.
Butler seaming it up.
That little glitch right there kind of threw the timing of his jump shot off.
Şengün. Nice bounce pass by Van Vliet.
That's what you don't is between him and the basket at the rim.
Şengün just 2 of 8 from the field.
He needs to start getting to the foul line.
That's going to be called an offensive foul on the Rockets. Rockets team 6-4 in their last 10 games. And this game with Washington starts 13 of 17 away from the Toyota Center. Jeff Green is in the game due to the injury of Jabari Smith, who broke his hand during a morning shoot-around. Shot clock at 5. Amen Thompson in that dunker spot. That's very rare to see a guy.
So you know he can go up there and get it. And my
What did I say before the game? Wow. The ball taken away by Van Vliet. Ahead to Thompson.
Uh-oh. Oh my God. Whoa.
Amen Thompson clear for takeoff.
Now that's town business.
Rudy Gobert has
Is that
Stifle Tower.
Oh. Okay.
Kyle Kuzma coming back in, launching from distance. Kyle now with 8. Washington shooting 40% from 3.
Uh-oh.
Green on the post up, fall away on Kuz. Green knocking it down.
Kuz just laughing at him. Uncle Jeff.
Uncle Jeff. Kyle now on the catch and shoot. Here come the Rockets on the run. Watch out for Green. The veteran Jeff Green can still get to the rim. Green is guarding Sarr.
Great slip.
Alex, nice slip, and then a kick. Bilal, corner three. Offensive rebound by Carrington. The ball was deflected. Cam Whitmore trying to win that battle with Kispert, but Corey's got the basketball. Corey, deep three. Oh yeah! Oh, from Baltimore! I see you, CK! Volley guard Whitmore. Whitmore waiting for that screen from Green. Jeff front rims that one. 6:30 to go here in the second. Sarr using his height and his advantage going off the window. Relatively quiet tonight. Gets that layup to go. Body and Kispert. It's Dylan Brooks' first field goal. Kyle trying to work on Green. Hook shot off the window.
Right back at him.
Kyle's got that look in his eyes tonight. Got 10 points in 11 minutes. The Wizards are without the services of Jordan Poole. Van Fleet using that offhand and scores.
You got to get the ball to Sarr right at the rim if you can.
Corey says, better. How about this? How about I just go?
Deserves it.
Before we get you to halftime live. Van Vliet swinging it over to Green. Brooks. Pure. Third for the Rockets. Shoot just 25%. Kyle losing the handle. And he is on the floor. He gets back on his feet.
Player. Been effective on the switch. Let's see if he can. Wow.
And you can tell he's still hobbling, Drew. He's clearly injured out there. Sarr looking over to Kispert. Corey relocates and hits another three.
Yeah, that thing is seamed up.
Brooks with a bounce pass to Thompson. Who's
watch your hands.
Şengün. Washington doubled. And there's Tate, the offensive rebound, not able to convert.
If you're the Wizards, do not double team right now and allow guys like Green to get these wide open threes.
And we're going the other way with that one. Offensive foul called on Coulibaly. Hesitated, but passes over to Sarr. Let's see if the Rockets will go right back to Şengün.
Well, if you're going to continue to double like that, I don't see why not.
You can hear Ime Udoka saying, move it, move it.
All right, so now let's see what Corey does. He collapses.
Şengün with the hook shot. Listen, we told you in that first meeting, Şengün went for 27 and 17, Drew. Rockets with a 1-point lead. Kuzma in the corner. Oh! Follow up, and they're going to call it for Bilal Coulibaly as the Wizards now have a 1-point advantage. 2:15 to go here in the second. Şengün with an entry feed down low and scores.
Excellent after timeout play by Ime Udoka on that. Finding Şengün right on that low block.
26 paint points out of the 50 for Houston.
2 minutes. 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Sarr to Bilal, they're going to call that young and bouncy.
You can just
press
press pause in midair.
Absolutely. Good hands there by Sarr, using that wingspan. Carrington on a pull-up. Yes!
That's a beautiful shot right there. Seamed up, patient.
With 6 to go along with his 3 rebounds and 3 dimes.
Now let's see what Corey Kispert, if he decides to double. They're coming from the second man remove. Good job.
Şengün with the pass to Van Vliet, who misses.
Coming with the double of that Alex Sarr.
Carrington, catch and shoot, fouled, and the bucket.
You think they're going to go under again? Can't keep going under on Buck here. Just picks.
Thompson. Oh, Bilal almost got that steal. Swinging it over to Green. Airballs it. Good hustle there by Holiday. Green drives, no. Thompson. Tell you, offensive rebounds for the Rockets.
This is where they just beat you up on the glass. #1 team in the NBA.
Oh, Van Fleet took the cookies. Gets the layup.
You gotta run this out.
Nine seconds separating shot and game clock. Thompson guarding Coulibaly. Blau driving, kicking. Kuz, corner. Blau, offensive rebound, ball on the floor. 5 seconds to go. Thompson over to Green to close the second. And 3 will put the Rockets up 2 on a 7-0 run. We have an injury update for the Wizards as Justin Champagnie is starting the second half because Kyle Kuzma is out for the rest of the game with a right calf contusion. So we already told you there's no Jordan Poole, and now Kuz is out for the rest of the game.
No.
Good hands by Champagnie getting into the game for the first time. In the third quarter is Washington not able to convert off of that steal. Sengun spinning inside and scores. Drew, where's the adjustment you got to make with Sengun?
Well, I'll tell you one thing I do not like is doubling from the strong shot side or from the entry passes. And last possession, you saw it twice with Corey Kispert in the first half, double or keep forcing a double from that strong side guy. And let's be honest, and you're doing a phenomenal job in that first half defending the three-point line. You
league three-point shooting at 33%. Jalen Green with a field goal. That's his first triple of the game.
Speaking of threes.
This is the largest lead for the Rockets tonight. Carrington swinging it to Sarr. Near tap in there by Champagnie. Looks like that might be a transition take foul. Green on the offense being guarded by Coulibaly. Wizards switching on defense. Keyshawn nearly got that steal, got a deflection. Shot clock at 5. Van Fleet, a little hesitation. Finding Thompson. Carrington gets some separation and swinging it over to Bilal. Keyshawn lines the feet. That's going to be Ladner. Kick out to Keyshawn on a catch and shoot. Nine and a half to go. Justin Champagnie called for the foul.
They're playing a lot better than they were to start the season.
Sengun with a spin on the baseline. Kick to Green. Corner 3.
Forget, Sengun can facilitate.
Green with 13 points. Sengun with 4 dimes. Aaron Holiday got in front of Sarr. Get the steal. Van Fleet, dump off to Thompson.
That is his
It's a
sweet
young
spot.
group out. We talked about basketball in the DMV, but let's give some love to Baltimore as well. A lot of hoopers have come out of Charm City. Champagnie, late whistle. Champagnie did tonight. 12 of 17 from the charity stripe, and 13 of 18. Entry feed inside to Sengun. Being guarded there by Champagnie. I'm curious, Drew, why Sarr's not guarding Champagnie.
Excuse me, you mean Sengun?
Coulibaly with the putback.
They had some signs of Kuzma to start the game on Sengun, and it worked. But I'm right with you. If you're gonna allow
another entry feed just inside, deep entry feed right there to Sengun.
this is just old school duck-in basketball. Seal a man right in front of the rim and throw him the bone.
Sengun is starting to get going. He's got 14 now. Sarr misses, tapped in by guest Champagnie.
Listen, if you can't do anything if you allow Sengun to catch the ball 1 feet from the hoop. You can't double team, nor can you stop him. So you're gonna have to show some type of resistance and not allow him an easy catch. Have you ever seen
Points now for Jalen Green, and you saw Washington was actually fronting Sengun on that last offensive set. Offensive rebound for George.
Good job for George. See if he can knock this one down.
And he does. He's now 9 of 24 from 3. Van Vliet. George thought about it. Passes over to Bub Carrington. Sarr, offensive rebound. A couple head fakes. Loses the handle.
Okay, George.
Bilal bumps Holiday off. Sengun setting that screen to free up Van Vliet. Sengun fighting inside. Here he is now, being guarded by Sarr.
Now, if you're Bub, you got to be careful.
There's Green. That's the second action I've seen when Sengun's getting doubled. And Green now 5 of 9 from downtown. Kispert loses the handle. This one's getting
The Rockets are 4 for 6 from 3 to start the third quarter, and Sengun has assisted on 3 of them.
finding Jalen Green on a couple of those spray out threes. JV being physical. There he is, Johnny on the spot off of the assist from Kispert.
But I like what Sengun did with Valanciunas. He just jumped right in front of him and made that a little bit tougher than it was supposed to be.
It's a 9-point lead for the Rockets. Led by as many as 11. Washington led by as many as 12. Sengun. Offensive rebound. Sengun moving without the basketball and scoring.
You have to box out Thompson.
Alfred Sengun has 3 triple-doubles this season. And just cleared another rebound. 7 boards, 5 helpers, and 16 points. Green.
Good defense.
Nice box out there by George.
Look at Valanciunas right down there with a small.
Carrington high off the glass, misses it. Here comes Green with the rock to Van Vliet. Back to Green. Wizards got to get back on defense. From 3. Green's got 15 of his 22 here in the third. Ultra aggressive in the third quarter and continues it. Yeah. Game for the Rockets. He's shooting 52% from the field. Valanciunas. Little head fake. Bumping into Sengun.
Bit energy.
Valanciunas is scoring a point a minute. 12 and 12 minutes served. Sengun. Unique skill set by that young man. Pick of OKC back in 21.
Houston Rockets foul.
Fourth foul called on Aaron Holiday. Sengun began 1 for 7. Since then, 9 for 12. As we take a look at our Toyota League leaders, Bub in some good company among these rooks.
Yes, he is. Making multiple threes. Back-to-back nights. And I think what's next up for Bub Carrington is becoming a better finisher at the edges. Nobody's out in a full-out denial, making it hard, making him have to work, jumping in front of him in the post.
This lead has ballooned to 21. It's going to be called for Body and Butler.
No basket for Houston foul.
Drew, this thing's kind of gotten out of hand in the third quarter as the Rockets have outscored Washington 38-19 in this frame.
Yeah, on the defensive end, guys are scrambling, running around. Need to be simplified.
It's really been a 2-man game with Green and Sengun. Sengun's got 14 of his 22 here in the third.
Well, it's really not, it hasn't been any resistance on the defensive end. It's the Wizards allowing these easy catches around the perimeter, right in front of the rim, and then they get ready to play defense. By that time, it's too late. These guys are in an offensive rhythm. You got to make them do something else. Go back door. Like I said, when have you ever seen Alfred Sengun spin out? He catches for anybody.
Butler floater. Rattles out. Sengun clears the rebound. He's one away from a double-double.
Look, got to be an easy catch.
That's way too easy. JV posting up Sengun, and now on this end, see if they can make it a little bit tougher on Sengun. Here he is, trying to get into the body using the left hand. There's a stop. It's going to be a jump ball. They have 7 players that average in double figures, led by this guy who's averaging 20 a game. Missed that 3.
That's us. That's us. No.
52 points in the paint for the Rockets. Champagnie. Might
want to be mindful to get caught. Might want to use this wisely.
10 seconds to go. Green off of the screen from Sengun. Pull up 3 is blocked. Holiday, corner. Holiday again. And the Rockets will take a 90. Both free throws. Pride of Archbishop Spalding. Kispert, nice hesitation there in the paint.
And that's twice he's done that. You saw that in the first half. He kind of crossed over the big in that same situation and got an and one.
Whitmore going up against his childhood friend in Carrington. Gets inside, misses, follows this miss and scores. Cam Whitmore spent a lot of time with the Rockets G League affiliate.
You heard the interview.
And he's hungry.
Yeah, it's no secret. He wanted some clarification on what his role, action opportunity, and he's a talent. But they have a talented roster, deep roster.
Identified players within the draft and then supplemented the roster with some quality vets like him, Fred VanVleet.
Well, Reed Shepherd, they're pretty deep.
2 Rockets are in, have double-doubles tonight. Valanciunas misses that one. VanVleet with 14 and 10 dimes. Min Thompson has 14 and 13. Add Sengun to the list, so they got 3 players in double-doubles. Sunday against the Pelicans, but did have a career-high 4 assists.
With this offensive capabilities, not only to knock down the 3, but
it's questionable. 10:25 to go here in the 4th quarter. 23-point lead is the largest of the game for Houston. Wizards swinging it around the perimeter. Butler high off the Butler with 4 tonight. That's his first field goal make after starting 0 for 3. Whitmore. Pass it over to VanVleet. Screen set here by Adams. Fred driving the baseline. Tough lay-in.
Jared Butler on that play got away with it.
Valanciunas on the trail. Bumping into Adams. Big boy basketball. Whitmore, corner, splash.
I think I know his role. He can add.
Again, part of that breakfast club led by Bub's father, Bub Sr., who is an amazing prep coach. Developed a lot of. Now you're seeing both of them on display at the highest level of basketball.
Awesome story.
Those breakfast clubs, man, I've heard some stories about those. You wake up early in the morning, get that work in.
Before school.
That's right. Showing the true dedication to the game. Turnovers. Kispert driving, foul. Serve tonight.
Highly efficient. At that task, but there was one bright spot offensively.
15 minutes as the Rockets have outscored Washington 52-31. It was a 1 minute into the third where it was tied at 59. For more on Corey Kispert, let's check in with Megan.
Guys, I go back to when he returned from injury, that Charlotte game, and he was mind right, his heart right, and being in the right mental space. Drew, when you return from injury, but then you also have the mental going with the physical, how important and what does that do for a player's confidence?
First of all, it depends on what type of injury it is, a lower extremity or upper.
Trey Smith Jr.
Thought you was a
His feet. Here's Bub, relocates, and rattles in. Harrington. Thompson going straight at Valanciunas.
9.2 points.
Their level.
Well, now they're going to start chasing them over the top, Chris. They're not going.
Thompson, 16 points, 14 boards. Kispert slicing inside.
Tells you to touch the JV.
Fred VanVleet won an NBA championship with the Raptors back in 2019. All-Star back in 22. Thompson, mid-range. He's 6 away. Kispert.
In the mid-game, when you talk about the second and third quarter, you gave up 37 points, but you had 7 turnovers. You gave up 40 points in the third quarter, you had 8 turnovers. What are you going to do this last 6 minutes? You got to play a perfect game of basketball. And that's not it.
Second chance opportunity for the Rockets.
That ain't it.
Brooks filling it up from 16 offensive rebounds. They've got 14 second chance points off of them. Kispert, Desar, straight up 3. Before he gets an offensive rebound. Best game of the season for Corey. Season high 23 points. Turnovers in this quarter. Wizards doubling. Şengün. Rockets swinging it. Brooks with 5 on the shot clock. Good hands by Butler, but right into the hands of Thompson. And Thompson joining Şengün and Green, scoring over 20 points tonight. All 5 Rockets are in double figures. Kispert fell a couple of times. Anthony Gill and Patrick Baldwin Jr. at the scorer's table. Check in on the next whistle. Long rebound. Şengün screaming for the basketball. Blocked by Sarp. He's going to call the rookie
Foul and 2-shot opportunity.
Şengün's first free throw of the night, surprisingly. There's a word from Pinfield. 27 and 17 rebounds against the Wizards back on November the 11th at Toyota Center. And he's followed that up. 24 and 10, along with 6 assists. Butler rattles in a 3. Sarr with his 8th rebound. 12 of Butler's 14 points have come here in the 4th as he passes it over to Gill.
Okay.
Şengün going one-on-one against Gill. The double comes from Butler. Bounce pass to Brooks. Coulibaly pinning off the glass. This game with Holiday, Tate, Whitmore, Landale, and Williams for the Rockets. And here is Richaun Holmes. Misses, but there's Keyshawn to clean it up.
Right there. That is other things.
Jock Landale trying to set that screen for Williams. Williams trying to go one-on-one on Gill. Good defense there by Anthony. Ball's on the floor, taken away by Butler. Keyshawn swinging it. PBJ, corner 3.
Corner threes, a consistent clip.
Played 15 games this season so far for Washington. Cam.
And I don't want to say garbage time, but not that many times.
Opportunity times out here.
There you go, I like that.
Richaun Holmes offensive rebound. Whitmore with 14, 10 of them coming to fourth. I like PBJ here on a drive.
Okay.
Hopefully that's some carryover for PBJ. All the cheesesteak spots are closed, Drew.
Plus 2 Angelos. They got Pizza Ange, and the line be out the door.
So got a minute 20 to go here in this contest. Keyshawn, deep 3. Solid night for Corey Kispert. Hopefully there's some carryover going into tomorrow night. Led all Wizards with 23. We'll find out an update on Kyle Kuzma, who left this game. 17 points in 17 minutes.
This is for him to kind of back up his remarks in that statement he made. What is my role? I want a more...
Landale will secure the rebound. Jayshawn Tate got about 16 minutes in the last 7 games. And this will close this one out as the Houston Rockets will pull off the regular season sweep of the Washington Wizards. The Rockets will improve to 24-12, 11-6 on